Boop, 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 boop. Guess I should tell Aroha I'm in Discord.
Apparently I'm supposed to go on a diet.
According to who?
According to Cal318.
He called you a fatty? What a jerk.
No, he just said go on a diet.
Oh, okay.
After I profusely thanked him for the last meal he provided me.
Wow. Really?
I know, me thanking someone, I know.
And, well, no, you thank me for stuff all the time, but just how rude Cal318 can be? Oh my god. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
Speaking of, never mind.
It's so hard to behave yourself, isn't it?
Oh, look, it's my bedtime.
Bedtime? What on earth is that?
That's what adults use as an excuse to go and shame eat an entire cream cheese tub by themselves in the dark.
Hey, we shared.
That's true. when
What?
Hannah ate an entire thing of cream cheese and I started calling her out on it, she's like, "Oh, go fuck yourself. I knew what I was doing."
Man, tip is so thick.
I'm like, all right, fair point. She knew what she was doing. We, on the other hand, did not. Aha!
Quack. Quack, quack.
Yeah,
Quack, quack, quack.
I know you're a quackhead. You and your drug habit. Filthy quackhead.
I could have sworn it was your drug habit because I kept coming back.
Well, I mean, the same can be said of herpes. It never really goes away.
Yeah, true.
Wasn't that the name of that car in that movie? Herpes the Love Bug?
Herpes, the love bug. Beep, beep. Oh, that horn sure sounds sick. So, is that what we're gonna do today? We're gonna be assholes? Alright.
You're always an asshole, Digital.
Aw, and I didn't think you noticed.
How could I not? It's so obvious.
But I'm so subtle about it.
You don't even know what the word subtle means.
Yeah, it's what you put on our roll with a little bit of mustard and mayo, and it makes a great sandwich.
It means bending and moving easily and gracefully, or flexible.
I'm bendy. What do you mean I'm not bendy? Who says I'm not bendy? You're a liar. No, you're on drugs.
I'm not on drugs.
Liar. Liar face. I always knew you were a liar head. Alright, so the first part of my job is done. I've got the thing set up. Now I've got to feed it a shit ton of stuff, because I'm out of runic energy. Can't believe I have managed to run myself through 200,000 some more runic energy.
I've got quite a bit of runic energy at the moment, but you're not getting it.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to transfer it between people anyway, so...
My bed just glitched out.
What would happen if someone actually jumped into the lava nearer you? Would you get the runic energy?
No, because when you die, you don't lose your runic energy, so... Jesus, you okay over there?
No.
Do you need an adult? Do you have a drinking problem?
Something like that.
I need 2 more things. Maybe I'll throw some chickens in the fire and see what they're worth.
Poor chickens!
And if they're not worth much, I'll try beef.
Obsidian is worth like 60 energy per block.
That's good to know. Yeah, that's... Alright, I think I've got enough variety of crap here. Oh.
Don't ask how I know.
Well, mining it, you gotta be right near it. Right near lava anyway.
True.
There's a perfectly reasonable explanation for that.
How come I can't get into my boxes?
Boy, I'm glad you pluralized that, or it was going to be awkward.
Oh.
Probably because you're not in the game.
Yes.
You should try being in the game more. You know, be a team player. Be part of the game.
You should try not being an arsehole more.
No, because then people will be legitimately disappointed when they show up here.
No.
We all know what they turn up for. You know,
They'll turn up for me.
I'm gonna drag Shabby over here, just because this is where he's gonna want to be when he comes back anyway. Man, I think I need to set up 2 or 3 of these dispensers firing shit in the lava. I could totally set this up with 2 dispenser setups, both facing into the lava, so they just automatically puke it into the bottom of the pit. It wasn't a very believable puke. You could do better. Use your fingers.
Do you actually want me to lose my food just before I go to work?
Well, you just finished having something to eat, right? It should be a full fresh load.
No.
Oh, okay. Then don't bother. If it's only going to be a moderately wet heave. So, I guess you probably didn't hear what Stance was telling you about how rude and inconsiderate Cal 318 is.
No.
I do my best.
Apparently he's kind of a knob.
Well, I mean, you're a bit of a knob too, so...
My condition is purely influenced by my friends.
That's not true. You don't have any.
True.
Well, I don't anymore.
You never did. Or are you saying you never counted us as friends?
There.
Because that's just mean and hurtful. I'm nice to you all the time.
Even I don't believe that.
My bullshit meter just broke.
Come on, Stance, you'll back me up on this. I'm nice to Cal pretty much all the time, aren't I?
No habla inglés.
Yeah, but you know hablo español also.
Yo amo es Brian.
No hablo esperante. It's not even Spanish. Sí. What do you think? Should I text Chabby to see if he's awake?
See.
Did you die in a fire?
No!
You know I love it when you die in a fire.
Because you have to come and rescue me?
No, because it's entertaining. and I often refuse to come and help you at first.
I'll have you know, the last few times I've died in a fire, I haven't needed rescuing.
Well, that's good, because, you know, you've been playing it for a couple of days over the weekend while I haven't been online, so...
No one else has had to come rescue me either, so, you know...
A likely story.
Well, I'm here.
Ask Chevy, he and I were playing together yesterday.
Does his wife know about this?
Well, that's up to him to tell her, not me.
Oh, I see how it is. I'm gonna have to be the one to tell her. Well, your secret's safe with me.
Yeah, she'll hang out the second she sees your number.
She doesn't talk to me much. Or at all.
It's only because she knows better.
Yeah, it really isn't in her best interest to talk to me. Or Chabby's, for that matter. Alright, so I've got a flaw in this thing's design I'm gonna have to fix. I need you to put the thing in the fire. No, stop giving it to me. Put the thing in the fire. Alright, so then we're going to do this a different way. Get rid of that. We'll put the dispenser facing this way. And I'll go get that bucket so I can relocate this and see if I can make it so that it shoots the items into the lower part of the lava. What do you owe?
Ah!
Did you die again?
No.
God, you die so often. Like, what are you, new or something?
You might have thought that.
Alright.
I only had a green penis explode.
Oh, is that what we're gonna do today? Get me kicked from Twitch? Alright.
You yourself said it looked like a green penis, so what am I meant to do?
Language, my god, woman. You're a mad woman.
No, you're mad.
But the important part is I'm not a woman.
Why is that important?
Well, because then I'm not hysterical, whereas you clearly are.
Me hysterical? Never.
Yeah. Did you not know that? That was a condition that only women could be diagnosed with?
Yes, I did know.
The obnoxious history of medicine.
Okay, so did they change something with powered rails that if you're in a mine cart, it just kicks you out when you hit?
No, that's going to be a you thing. You're probably doing something weird or different it doesn't like.
And back.
You're not black, don't lie. By the way, stream is up.
You made it.
Oh, so I shouldn't randomly guess the whole thing that women are just... Yeah, okay, let's wait for that one.
No, go ahead.
Hey, Cherry.
Oh, hi.
What's that all about, Cherry?
I got nothing.
As usual.
I feel so loved.
Why? He's the one who's got nothing. You should feel loved.
Why?
Because he's happy to see you and he's got nothing. God, how many times do I have to say it? You gonna make me just keep rubbing it in his face? Poor guy.
I already feel bad.
I'm sorry, Chabby. It really wasn't my choice. Wouldn't have been my first choice to rub your face in it over and over again like a dog who pisses on the carpet.
Ooh, carpet.
Some people are just terrible people. I can't help that.
Yeah, that's you, Digital, and we all know it.
No, what are you talking about? I'm a wonderful person.
I don't know what you're on about.
I think the gerbil stopped.
You're a gerbil?
Yeah, wonderful person. You stop. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a wonderful person. I don't know what your problem is.
Well, I suppose I should go and earn some money.
Go and pretend to work, so then they'll pretend to pay you.
After my coordinator this morning.
Why, what's the matter?
One of my clients didn't need much help, had a 45-minute visit, and so I was on. We were sitting there watching TV, and I was on my phone, and apparently that's a bad thing. Because I think it was like I was meant to help him get dressed, meant to help him put cream on his legs, and yeah. Well, he was dressed and he already had his stockings on. So
Yeah, if he can fend for himself, isn't that a good thing?
Exactly.
Congratulations, buddy. You're able to do the things that, other people require assistance with.
Exactly. I'm never going to take that away from him, so...
No kidding. That'd be obnoxious as hell. Be like, oh, no, here, let me do it. Like, no, let the guy do what he can and ask for help when he needs it.
It was done before I got there.
Well, okay, so what were you supposed to do? Be like, oh, well, too bad, I'm going to redo it?
Exactly! That was my whole issue.
No, you sit down. I'm going to slather you in some extra cream anyway. I don't need it. Well, I don't care. My boss is going to give me shit.
I don't know whether he'd put his cream on it, but I'm pretty sure the cream was meant to go on his on his legs where his stockings were. So...
Why was he wearing stockings, by the way? Is it Christmas time down there?
No, but they're tight on his legs to try and keep his blood moving.
Oh, compression hose. Got it.
Yes, that's it.
Yep, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Anyway, I better go because I need to get across town.
Okay, have fun.
I'll try. I'll be back soon. It's not mosh pittings.
Working?
One last client.
She's gonna go have good mosh pittings.
Over across town.
Yeah,
yes,
baby.
across town.
Alright, so this needs to stick out. One, two, three, over that way. Oh no! Okay, so if those both aim in there, there should be no more of this ejecting out of the system. Except I'm standing here, so for some reason I'm picking it up. There we go. That might solve the problem. Alright, so now I need to put these away. This can go... how is this going to work? Alright, that's a mighty fine question. I avoid having to double up on this.
So am I hanging out with the no sleep club here? So am I hanging out with the no sleep club here?
I can't sleep. I can go AFK. So now it's only asking for 2 people to sleep.
Oh, it still says 1 out of 3.
It says 1 out of 2 to me now. And now that Cal's in bed, it's
Ah,
done. It doesn't update the thing on your screen, I guess. But it did update the math fail, thankfully. Okay, so let's test.
So just out of curiosity, these enemies that have like the glowing weapons and armor, there's no way to collect those items, is there?
They sometimes will drop the stuff that they're carrying, but not always. If they're carrying an item like a weapon or a shovel or something like that, and you drop something else, they'll sometimes drop what they're carrying and pick up the thing that you dropped.
Okay. I assume with like enchanted weapons and stuff like that, and I figured, hey, cool, maybe I can get that off him if I kill him, and it hasn't done that.
Yeah, it only works sometimes, but I've traded them effectively for some other item, and they've taken the deal, which is kind of cool. Alright, so redstone devices can get put away because I have found a way to short circuit this thing.
so to clarify, yes, the 2 trader ones made a baby.
Wow, that's not supposed to be possible, but I suppose anything's possible where you and your weird game-breaking magic is concerned.
It kind of feels like that these days.
There we go. Get the hair out of the mouse. Just making my mouse freak out and jump around like crazy.
And when I'm sitting on, like I confirmed, when I'm sitting on both of them, it does say trader llama, so there's nothing weird happening there.
Other than the fact that they stayed and you were able to breed them, and yeah. Okay, so now if I go sure, let's grab that and that. Oh, I should put the beef away. I'm not gonna burn that. Alright, so what have I got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 13, 14, 15.
Ooh, I should check the store, see how much more glass I sold.
Yeah, since somebody's being a giant dick to me. Fuck, I couldn't believe that. What did I do? The fuck did I do that's so toxic that you gotta be like that? Fine. Be a jerk. I'll be over here.
I'd rather make the most richest person online richer than get help from you. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like, I didn't even say I was gonna sell it to him, but alright, that made the decision on price a whole lot easier. You don't want my help? Okie dokie. I don't know, maybe I've got a bad memory. Do you know of anything I should have done and didn't, or did do and shouldn't have?
Nope. I kind of stood there listening, going, "All right. I guess that leaves it up to me, since I don't know.
There's nobody else around.
I'm okay with making $100 off the guy. Don't get me wrong.
So what price did you guys eventually settle on?
I did 3 for glass and 2 for sand, dollar wise.
Oh yeah.
When I went comparative shopping in the market, that made them. And I bought that spider spawner.
Oh yeah.
I figure if things are noisy by the farm anyways, I might as well go underneath the storage and just make a. I guess I was gonna more ask how to do it, how much space, blah blah blah, but set it up down there and then just have infinite eye. Actually, I wonder if anyone ever got a skeleton one on the market.
No, but your buddy with the glass demand is sitting on one. If you recall,
Interesting.
him and I had a conversation about that just prior to the glass conversation.
Yeah, I vaguely do. Aroha keeps forgetting to save her store, which keeps knocking it out of
Yeah.
the market.
Alright, that worked. Let's go knock the rest of the ceiling out of here. Hey, Creepy, do you need a metric fuckload of cobblestone?
Or dirt. How about dirt?
No, I'm good.
You're not building a giant monument again in this world?
No, I think I'm doing more of like a big flat thing underground.
There, fill in that corner. So. Yeah, I've got more than a couple of boxes of stone and stuff around here.
My stockpile's pretty good.
I don't think you understand. I have 5 double wides full of stone. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right now I'm just cooking it to make it fit in a different chest. So I finally figured out what I'm going to do with the ceiling above my storage room.
Yeah, what'd you come up with?
I'm going to glass it over and fill it in with water. And if I can, I'm going to open it up to the ocean above. Since there's part of it where I've hit a cave system that looks like it might lead to the ocean. I'm like, alright, that's a fairly easy way to do it.
AFK or sleep?
Yeah, 1 sec, I'm just filling in a hole here. You know how it is when you're putting together glass stuff. If you miss a spot and you don't fill it in now, you're not going to find it until it's too late.
Preach it to the choir. Usually why I have you double check it.
Now, I'll pull... Shit, which way do I go? I'm going to go this way. Yes. Alright, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with all this.
So, with never doing a spider room with a spawner, would you recommend anything?
Sword that's Bane of Arthropods, so you can kill them faster.
Oh, have that on the sword if I can? Okay.
Yeah. There's ways that you can make like an automatic spider grinder. I don't know them off the top of my head, but
No, I don't do anything like that.
yeah, if you don't want to do the automatic grinder thing, that's the best thing to do would be to... Is it cave spiders or regular size spiders?
It was regular. I looked. There was a cave one. I'm like, that just seems like a lot of torture.
Yeah, for that one you can basically have them spawn in whatever room you decide. And as long as your access to attack them is only one wide, they won't be able to get out. So a lot of times what I'll do for a spider room is I'll put a false floor in that they sit on top of with one wide gaps all over the place, so then I can reach through and stab them from below.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna toss it in a room, have like a door go in there and just start killing. Do they like if you leave it for a long time? Do they eventually overwhelm you? Or
If you leave it for a long time, it will continue spawning more and more of them. It's determined by your proximity to the spawner, though. So if you're not nearby, if you, let's say you put it at the opposite end of your base, you'll be far enough away that they won't be spawning and, generating like a billion spiders.
so essentially, it's not a smart idea to just make it a room you just casually walk into and walk out of. That doesn't okay, because that's what I was gonna do. But it also didn't sound very.
Because they need the light level to be low enough in order to spawn. So that means you're not going to be able to see them because it's going to be a dark room.
Oh, I can't even toss up a single torch somewhere to.
You can, but it will significantly increase the light level across the entire room unless you make it a huge room and you're putting the torch at the far end so that they're spawning between you and the torch. You'd be better off to have the spider spawner above a false floor.
Yeah. Okay.
So then they can take fall damage when they spawn. They can take fall damage every time they climb the walls and fall down. And then you just stab them from below, and you can jump to pick up the XP and whatever drops are stuck on top of the blocks.
Okay. These are things I had not considered, which completely makes what I had planned different. Okay.
Yeah, because if you make it a room where you have to physically walk into it, then you're just asking for trouble, right? You're just going to be walking in to take a bunch of damage and what? Wear out your armor sooner?
No, didn't think of that.
I mean, it's a good way to get your repair skill up. Go in there and hang out, let them beat your armor down a bit, and then come back out, repair it, heal up. But it's a little expensive depending on what kind of armor you're wearing.
Yeah, like I said, things I had not considered. Okay.
Yeah, the whole point of the turning a spawner into a farm is to make it easier to get a hold of the items at less cost to use. So you don't want to be destroying your armor and using a sort of smiting when it's spiders. The arthropods one will give you a bonus against them. Arthropods, or I think sharpness does effectively the same amount of damage bonus, but it's generic. I could be wrong though. The Bane of Arthropods might actually do more damage than similar level sharpness.
To ponder that for a while then, because I was just gonna shove it underneath the floor of the storage underneath the barn, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like a great idea. Well, I'm gonna have to dig a little bit farther down and then work my way back up if I'm gonna put them like on a false floor.
Yeah, like right now you're wearing diamond armor, right?
Yep. Enchanted.
Yeah, so taking a bunch of damage to that unnecessarily is not really the best idea. Unless you're just swimming in diamonds.
I'm not hurting, but I'm not swimming in them either.
Yeah, you're not looking to throw them away, so why wreck your armor?
I was thinking of maybe also, because there's a bunch of arrows you can buy in the market, working up my archery skill by making like a half wall in between or something, and then just picking them off. But I'd have to eventually get in there and get the drops, right? So
yeah, in order to get the pickups, you still have to go in there.
So, okay, you have a spider spawner you're putting down, or you found?
there was one I bought on the market. So yes, I have a spider spawner now.
I might have an idea for a farm design that you can use and put that in, which would allow you to kill them without having to go in and just funnel them into a small area.
Okay, yeah, open to any suggestions by any means.
Another thought that just occurred to me, if you wanted to make it an archery range style thing where you can shoot at them, you could have flowing water to push the drops to one end, and then a row of hoppers that doesn't have water running across it, so all the items get pushed into the hoppers, which would then dump the stuff into a chest.
Okay, that design I might have to get you to come help me with. I might have to dig out the room and then see what you mean, but okay.
I'm not sure what Stance has in mind, but he might have been thinking something similar since we've done that before.
Yeah, I was just thinking of because if a mob drops, I think it's like 21 or 22 blocks, it puts them at like 1 or 1.5 or half a heart. And so if you leave a little gap at the bottom, about like half a block wide, then they don't have they're a one-hit kill, and then you can just basically farm them.
Yeah, that's what I always did. Is I would dig a hole when I found a spawner. I would just dig a hole straight down around it, and then go from there because they're at half a heart after I've dug it down far enough. But we're actually able to pick them up with a Silk Touch diamond pickaxe because of one of the plugins.
Oh, I thought that was a regular vanilla thing. I didn't realize that was a plugin.
No, you can only pick them up under conditions introduced by mods. The idea of them was for it to be a challenge to get to them in the first place, and then all you want to do is just destroy it to stop the flood of monsters it was creating. But many mods have introduced the ability to pick them up.
Then yeah, I'd be. I like the idea. I just don't have the space of 21 to dig down. Unfortunately, I don't think where I am. So
Could you have it go up from where you are?
Not where I was planning to put it, because I have a barn and then I have a storage room right underneath, and I was going to go underneath that because it's already noisy as it is from all the animals. Like, I could build a whole new building for the concept, I guess. I'm fine with that if it has to be, but I wouldn't mind the archery thing too.
You'd be able to go down 21 from there, because the floor of your barn isn't that far down.
Yeah, there is that too. I guess I could just keep going down, yeah.
And then the spawner is near the top, so when you're in the barn, it's generating spiders. And then you go down to the killing floor and, deal with the spiders that are down there.
That might be a great place for an elevator, actually.
And you could use an elevator in that place, exactly.
Okay, that I can do. So 21 spaces down from, okay. From where the spawner would be, correct?
Yes, because they will spawn at the spawner or one block above. So generally you want to put the spawner like 2 down from the ceiling to make sure they have room to spawn in that space.
That was going to be my next question. I couldn't just stick it to the roof. Okay.
Fall damage is half a heart for each block of fall distance after the third. Thus, falling 4 blocks causes half a heart of damage, full heart of damage for 5 blocks, and so.
A full heart for 5 blocks. Yes, because it's a half a block for the 4th, half a block for the 5th. I see how the math works. Okay.
Yeah.
So that makes it 21 blocks. Okay.
I'll double check the math. That might not be an exact number. It was 20 something.
I always did it to a depth of like 18 or 19, and then I just fine tuned it from there, because different critters have different health also, right? Spiders have less health than skeletons and zombies and all that shit.
Okay, it says here, zombies have a form of natural armor that they spawn with that grants a slight protection bonus.
Mm-hmm.
It's only an 8% damage decrease, but it does work against falling and suffocation.
Oh, I guess I should get to those potions for you.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's not a super urgent thing. I wasn't planning on doing any cliff diving in the near future.
So you don't mind if I put it off a little bit to dig this basement?
Yep, that's fine. Or rather, nope, I don't mind.
Well, hey, you know what? I could do half while I'm here right now, anyways.
Okay, so a fall of 23 blocks would be 20 damage, which would be all 10 hearts. So, yeah, if you did 20 or 20, if you did 21, that should put them at like 1 heart left, which you could just easily hit them with a sword or punch them or whatever.
Okay.
Cal is sleeping to try and pass the night since he got his butthole pushed in by a skeleton.
I got monsters nearby.
Okay.
I gave up trying to sleep. No one else was.
Are you able to sleep now, Chibbles?
Just for Cal.
There we go. Thank you. Night has been skipped.
I don't mind doing it. I was just out by the farm and, in the middle of nowhere, listening to things creep up on me, and I'm like, I'm done with it.
Okay.
I didn't want to consistently sit there being like, sleep, please, sleep, please.
Yeah. Being the bedtime police.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to put it.
Crap. There goes my carpet.
What did you do to it?
Dumped a bucket of water by too close to the edge, and it rolled down
Washed it
into
away.
rolled down into my storage room, and now it's pushed it into the far corners of all over the place. So I discovered something interesting. When I was trying to pick it up and relocate it earlier, it turns out that if I use my power tool shovel on the edge of the row of carpet, I can pick up a row of 15 carpets all at once. I didn't know.
Yep.
I didn't know whether power tool was going to work on it or not.
Guessing it did.
Yeah, I felt like it could go either way, and it turns out it worked in my favor.
Oh, well, in your favor is good. Yeah.
What are you converting right there?
That is concrete powder I'm turning into concrete.
Oh, neat.
There you go. He'll have the recipe for you.
Oh, was somebody looking for the recipe for concrete?
I was.
It is 4 sand, 4 gravel in your grid, and 1 secret ingredient. The secret ingredient determines what color it is.
Like a dye?
I was way off.
Yeah. So you can organize it however you like in the grid, but it's 4 sand, 4 gravel, and then whatever color you want the end result to be.
How is it different from the clay blocks?
It has a higher blast resistance, I believe, and it has a flatter, more even texture that does a better connected texture. I'll get it right up on it so you can see it. Like it's got significantly less texture and whatnot to it, and you get more intense colors than you do with the clay. The concrete comes out very intense.
Cool.
So yeah, like it's super duper black when you make the black concrete, and all the other colors are they're way more vivid than the wools even.
Right.
It's almost like a cartoony level of colorful. Okay, let's convert you guys into blurks. Make some blurks out of you. Blurk.
And you wanted the longer lasting slow fall, right?
Oh, I would say yeah. I don't know if there's a point in having a
Kind of felt
slower
like there's.
falling slow fall.
It's just the regular and then the extended time.
Oh yeah, if the extended time isn't a huge difference in expense, then yes, please.
Like 1 redstone, and I have plenty of it.
Yeah, no kidding. So do I. Oh, that's too many. 8. There we go. Ah, crap! I've got more lapis. I forgot about.
So is Wolf around at all?
I haven't heard from him. I sent him a message a little while ago to find out how things were working out with the Ark server, and I haven't heard back from him. So I'm assuming he's
I
probably.
don't an Ark in Steam, so.
Yeah, that's why I figured I'd ask him about the Ark server, because I know he was fighting with it the other day, and he was telling me it was not behaving. It would just randomly crap out after a certain amount of time with no error, no message, no anything. So, seeing him in Ark, I figured he might still have been working on that. There we go.
Starting to get the impression that guy's.
Starting to get the impression that guy's what?
Has no luck with servers.
Even just his computer, like when he was streaming the other day, and his computer just fucking locked up on him. Like, if it wasn't for bad luck, some people would have none.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I know how that shit feels. I've been there many a time where I'm just like, what am I wearing, a fucking kick me sign that the universe has yet to tell me about? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, you can have your kick me sign back.
Or, you know, if I was looking to do a repeat of what my mom did, what am I, black? Can't believe she did that in front of the only guy at the entire law firm that, you know, it might offend. Yep, good job, Mom. Way to win friends and influence people. Okay, I'm hearing footsteps out here. Oof. Okay, my bucket's water. I'm gonna put the shulker box away.
I think the deal is favorable though.
You think what?
The deal that you made me was very good on my side of things. He's like, yeah, I want as many back as I gave you. Okay, that's take one out of there, keep two for me. I'll take that.
Exactly. Normally, you're doing, you know, a thing, and then you get to sell 3 potions out of it. Like, fuck it, you're doing all the work. I'll let you keep 2 out of the 3. It's not like I need slow fall potions that often.
Oh yeah, after you have like 12 of them, like how long will it take you to use those up?
It might be a while. That's what I'm banking on.
Potions aren't selling as much in the store as they could be, but I'm sure that'll pick up at some point.
There's an in-game store.
Yeah, players can create their own store to sell, buy and sell. No, just sell goods. For buy orders, we still have to use the signs. Alright, so I'm going to... Where does this go? Nowhere. Alright, let's grab some cobblestone.
Don't think this is your chest storage.
Don't think what
Sure.
with the who?
Where I teleported to. I don't think this is your storage area. And
Probably not.
wow, is it noisy as hell?
Are you up on the tower?
No, I had picked a corner of your storage room to make a home spot, and now I am in what looks like a corridor, and there are a bunch
Oh yeah, you're standing in the trade hall now.
of people around.
Yeah, you're standing... If you turn around and look behind you, there's a row of traders with various villager workstations behind them, like lecterns, barrels, compost bins, etc.
Jumped in here. I jumped in front of someone and I realized they were pushing me for a while. I'd have been a little bit back that way.
Yeah, there's like, I don't know, about 50 villagers here now. So, hi.
Yeah, well, we need to reset this because. Do you have room for 6?
I've got room for all of them, yeah.
I only did up to 6 for now, so.
Well, I'll happily take all 6, and probably be a long time before I go through them anyway.
There you go. I will go make the other because I was actually enjoying that. That was easy. And I'll teleport to you instead of this nonsense.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, there's all the workstation noises, all the cats and dogs and individual villager noises. Oh cow, it's sleepy time.
so what is it? /home? No, /set home delete. How do I get rid of that one? Because I don't.
/set home and /del home.
Sorry, for me, you broke up.
/set home and /del home. Alright, so these potions are gonna go.
Okay, it's time for me to go. I'll catch you guys later.
Alright, have a good one.
Night.
Yeah, these are the same as the other potions with slow falling I've got. They're all 4 minutes.
Yeah, otherwise they would be 1 minute and 30 seconds. So. Hopefully now I'll be able to hear you. So /set home, and then is it space?
/set home, space, and the name of the new destination, and /del home, space, and the name of the one you want to delete.
Oh, del home. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Okay.
Yeah.
That one's removed. Because I haven't.
Okay, and Stance would like me to play Assassin's Creed, so I'm going to do that. We'll go.
Oh, if you're leaving, I won't make more potions than right now.